Good morning, Global Scholars, courageous staff, and courageous Eastwood Scholars. Please demonstrate 5 at this time. Thank you for demonstrating 5, for getting your brain ready to learn. Your eyes are watching, your ears are listening, your body is still, and your voice is off. Thank you so much. I am Dr. Henry. It's a beautiful day in the Eastwood neighborhood. And of course, I have a most wonderful guest with us today. And please introduce yourself again.
I'm Mrs. Platson, the school counselor.
Yes, we have many new students, so not everyone probably knows me or you,
Right.
Mrs. Platson, because we do get a number of new students at Eastwood School weekly. And that's a good thing.
Yes.
So what are we here to talk about today?
Well, it's the last day of November, and so we want to look at our information about the month, the November information. We have our word of the month. Would you like to read the definition of courage?
I would love to. Courage. I can do something even though I am scared.
And we all have things that we're scared
Yes.
about, and it does take courage. And then we have our book of the month, which you have read, and many different kinds of courage were shown in there. And our person of the month is Rosa Parks. And Rosa Parks showed courage when she refused to give up her seat to a white person on a bus in 1955. That took a lot of bravery and courage. And I'm going to send your teacher a link to a 3-minute video where you can learn more about Rosa Parks. But I see that she has a quote here. Would you like to read the quote, Dr. Henry?
I would love it. I love quotes. I had no idea that history was being made. I was just tired of giving up, by Rosa Parks. And that's a pretty deep quote.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be helpful if students watch the video to understand more about Rosa Parks.
Yes.
Because I think some of our younger students may not understand exactly what that means.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a
She
difficult
is.
time in history, and she gave up her seat. And
She refused to give
she
up her
refused to give up her seat.
She was supposed to, but she refused to
Yes,
because she didn't think it was right.
yes,
Mhm.
that is so true. Thank you for correcting me on that, Mrs. Platson. So what a wonderful month it was, and there were students who were demonstrating courage all month. You know, sometimes just to read with a small group of other kids with you takes courage. Sometimes being an upstander, we heard some kids
Yes.
were upstanders on the playground. What
Standing
did
up.
you hear that was courageous this past month?
Seeing the students even greet me can take courage because it's hard for
Yes.
them to come out, to not be
Yes.
shy and to say, hello, Mrs. Platson, or good morning.
Yes.
I think being friendly towards other students and helpful takes courage. Sometimes we just want to sit back and do what's good for us.
Yes,
Mhm.
and I had to help a student. He felt bad when some other students were laughing at him, and that takes courage to ignore. It takes a lot of courage to ignore that kind of behavior because you feel bad when you think people are laughing at you for some reason. So, continue to work on your courage and be an upstander and know that you are cared and loved here at Eastwood School. So it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay
Yes.
to be laughed at as long as you don't let it impact you. Some kids need to learn that it's not okay to laugh at others, and they're still learning that as well.
To have empathy and understand how that
Yes.
feels to be laughed at.
Yes, that's
Doesn't
right.
feel good.
It does not feel good. So thank you everyone for having courage and working on courage and continuing to work on courage. All right, I think it is now time for our Eastwood Pledge. So
Sounds
please stand and join us.
I am a proud Eastwood Eagle. I demonstrate self-control. I have integrity. I feel empathy and show compassion. I am an upstander. I work and play by the rules. I am respectful. I persevere. I choose to do and be my best. I pledge to see the best in others. Effort makes the difference.
And time for our greatness cheer.
Shh, shh, shh. Picture my greatness. Picture your greatness. Picture our greatness.
And now it is time to get to work and time to be kind.